Our world is rife with mysteries and enigmas. Through the years, a myriad of wondrous events have occurred and thousands of amazing discoveries have been made. We can never be quite sure what lies beyond the horizon. Between archaeological wonders and the rapid development of technology, there is an unbound potential for our future. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at recent discoveries. Forest Grove Sound. In February 2016, the residents of Forest Grove, a small town in Oregon, United States, heard a high-pitched noise multiple times for several nights. At first, it was thought that the sound was caused by the equipment used by the Department of Forestry. However, the authorities determined that their equipment was not the cause of the sound. The residents of the city made videos of the sound, which went viral. Media teams rushed to the area and the strange sound phenomenon was widely covered in mainstream media. Many videos of the sound are still present on the internet. The sound was heard in different parts of the city. Some people described the sound as a siren, while others described it as a high-pitched flute sound. The sounds were mostly heard during the night and they lasted from 10 seconds to a few minutes. Many residents called the police to report the sound. However, the police had no explanation for it and eventually asked residents to stop making calls about the noise as it did not pose a safety hazard and they could not do anything about it. There were a number of theories about the mysterious sound. Some people linked it to the sewer system. However, city authorities denied that it was coming from the city sewers. There were also claims that the sound was made by the gas pressure in nearby gas plants. But the gas company also denied that it was being made by their plant. Eventually, residents of the city started proposing some unconventional sources for the sounds. These included frogs, aliens, and Bigfoot. Everyone seemed to have a theory about the sound, but no one had any evidence. Even the authorities were clueless. The mysterious sounds were heard for a few days and then they were never heard again. To this day, the residents of Forest Grove wonder what the cause of these sounds were. Christopher Leecessna missing. In 2011, Christopher Leecessna was announced missing. The disappearance of Cessna was reported to the Cary Police Department on April 27, 2011. Cessna, aged 45 at the time of the disappearance, would now be 55 as of 2021. The delayed involvement of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park compared to the other harrowing cases discussed is because Christopher Leecessna was not a hiker and his family had no reason to believe he was heading to the mountains. So why did the mountainous national park become such a central element to the case? A car was parked at the newfound Gap parking area for a number of weeks, and initially this caused no concern, with it often having cars left for long periods of time due to the popular Appalachian Trail that runs through it. However, one particular car was not expected to be there, and many doubt that its owner was hiking. Cessna's 2009 Audi was found at the national park's car park. Once this connection had been made, park rangers began to search for the missing man, checking the Appalachian Trail, the car park, and any other routes that may connect. Indications that he may have ventured off trail were being actively looked out for, as well as shelter logs for the possibility that his name may have appeared. Tragically, not long before his disappearance, Cessna had been described as seemingly low on hope and fulfillment, and the handgun he is known to have owned was nowhere to be found within his home. Many suspect that he ended his life. It is the nightmare of many parents, family members, and friends to have a loved one go missing and be gripped with uncertainty, and the harshness of the mountains can only heighten those fears. Our thoughts are with those who are missing a loved one. Fariba Amani disappeared while on a cruise with her boyfriend. The last thing you would expect while on a beautiful tropical cruise between the Bahamas and Florida is to disappear without a trace. However, that is exactly what happened to beautician Fariba Amani while on a cruise with her loving boyfriend. Her disappearance was reported by none other than her boyfriend, Ramiz Golshani, whom she apparently had a tumultuous relationship with. Naturally, suspicion was cast onto him as prime suspect. Even Amani's sister said that Amani was thinking about breaking up with Golshani before the trip occurred. Golshani had a different story. The night before he reported her disappearance, he left for the casino at about 1 a.m., while Amani went straight to the gift shop. As soon as he arose in the morning, he claimed that she was nowhere to be found. Even though authorities never labelled him as a suspect, Amani's family did not put his story behind him. Saying that she was never drunk, they firmly believed that her disappearance was not accidental. Gulshani had never tried to contact them either, which further affirmed their doubts. He claimed that he was very tired, exhausted enough to even refuse an interview with the Vancouver Sun. However, he reiterated that he wanted Amani safe and sound back home. If she did not return, she was leaving 2 kids behind. After a search was conducted of the cruise ship that carried more than 1,100 passengers, there was no trace of Amani at all. Even the ocean waters near the Bahamas and Florida produced no results once the Coast Guard finished trawling the area. In the end, only a burning question remains. Was this a murder at the hands of her boyfriend, or was it simply an accident? It's a mystery that just might remain unexplained forever. But what do you make of these 3 discoveries and announcements? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.